The mob orchestra that you're going to see in a moment is performing material that has never been performed before. And Phil Simms, my dear friend, has written these beautiful song arrangements and horn arrangements, big band arrangements, that you will hear tonight for the very first time. Phil has an extensive background performing with Tommy Dorsey Orchestra and has worked with the Buffalo Philharmonic and some Pops orchestras. I think I got it all right, didn't I, Phil? And the Bobby Lebel Orchestra. I heard they're going to play tonight. Thanks, Mom. Anyway, it gives me immense pleasure to introduce to you nice folks the Phil Simms Mob Christmas Orchestra. Give it up.
Thank you very much. Welcome to the Tralf, and thank you for coming out to support this great event, the Sportsman's Americana Music Education Foundation. As Bobby Lebel, my buddy, said, this is the mob big band, and not because most of the sax players are from the West Side. It's the Musicians of Buffalo big band. So let's make sure we get that correct. Yes, homegrown. Made in America. We've got five left, but total of half a dozen, as Bobby mentioned, original arrangements. Actually, the arrangements and the band were put together specifically for this event. This was Bobby Lebel's idea. So thanks, Bobby, and for having us and for inviting us. How about a round of applause for Bobby and Jessie and Billy putting this whole thing together? Unbelievable. So I'm going to try to keep the music moving and not talk too much, but I'm going to do this once real quick so you know everyone you're listening to. On piano over in the corner, that's Harry Grazer, and he's playing in between the acts too. On bass, Joe Gailey. This great sax section over in the dark, Ken Kurzak on baritone sax. Next to him, Dave Chabon on tenor. Our lead alto player is Russell D'Alba in the middle. Next to Russ on the right side, coming in from technically Western New York, all the way from Rochester, Brian Turvo on alto sax. We're going to cut him loose a little later. He drove all that way, why not? And Andy Weinsler on the right end, on the right side of the sax section. Trombone section in the front, on bass trombone on the end, Stuart Easter. They're not booing, they're saying Stu, that's right. Next to him is Alan Janicki. Next to him, Dr. Ricky Fleming. Is there a doctor in the house? Yes, right there. And this great trumpet section, we have Joe Parisi down on the end. I suspect there'll be some hoots and hollers on the next one. Jim Baum? Couple, okay. Golf clap, that's okay. In the middle, playing all the lead trumpet work tonight, Chris Hooten. And next to him, the incredible Tim Clark playing most of the jazz trumpet. Not all, most of it. And in the back, the man that drives the whole thing, our drummer, a man who's kept jazz, especially small group jazz, happening in Buffalo for the last 15 years or so with his Tuesday night jazz series. How about a round of applause for Dan Hall on the drums? Yeah. Oh, okay, this next one is a song that you might recognize after we played a few bars of it. The song it's based on is called Holiday for Strings. You know that thing. Our version is called Holiday That Swings. Here we go. is fun. This is fun. What you probably don't know about this band is most of the musicians on this stage, Bobby mentioned that I'd spent a little time with the Tommy Dorsey Orchestra, have been on the road with some of the named big bands that have traveled around the world, around the country. So many of them, players on those bands, Buffalo New Yorkers. Unbelievable, really cool. Lots of great Buffalo jazz musicians spread around the world. And fortunately, a few of them still here in Buffalo. One of the most perhaps unexpected jazz musicians of the evening will be Mr. Bobby Lebel himself. We're going to have Bobby come out and sing this next tune. If you don't know much about Bobby, Bobby is so good that the Buffalo Music Hall of Fame had to induct him twice. He's a two-time inductee in the Buffalo Music Hall of Fame. Great guitar teacher, songwriter, singer. Taught more rock guitar players and guitar players in Buffalo than almost anybody I can think of. And he's going to come out here and sing a special version of a tune you all know. This one's a little different. We're going to feature Bobby on this one. This is called The Christmas Song. Please welcome Bobby Lebel, everybody.
Thank you.
One, two, one, two.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide hymns being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows some turkey and some mistletoe. Always have to keep it right, though it's been said many times, many ways. Merry Christmas to you. You know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and gifts upon his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. So I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Though it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Santa's on his sleigh. He's loaded lots of toys and gifts upon his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so this simple phrase from kids from 1 to 92. Though it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah, Bobby. Yes, sir. Bobby Lebel, everybody. Let him hear it. Woo! You're going to hear a lot more Bobby Lebel later on with the Bobby Lebel Orchestra. Going to get right into the next tune. There's another instrumental. One of the fun parts about running a big band and arranging music is you can write whatever you want. We hope you enjoy this unusual version of Hark the Herald Angels Sing. No, it's open. Is this the one that's open? Yeah, open solos, open solos. Open solos, open solos. All backgrounds? Yep, I'll cue backgrounds. 4 bars, guys. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. You're liking the band? Awesome. Thank you very much. We're going to bring out another incredible vocalist for you. She has been singing jazz both for years out in LA and then moved back to Buffalo, her original hometown. And she's been back here for quite a while singing and making a name for herself in Western New York again. So much so that next week she's going to be the featured vocalist with the BPO Pops for their Christmas concert. That's pretty good. They don't use just anybody. So she's also going to be singing all day tomorrow at Musical Fair with our 9-piece band for our sold-out, annual Christmas concert. A whole afternoon and evening of jazz Christmas sung by this gal. The next tune she's going to sing is almost impossible. Matter of fact, when she first asked me about doing this tune, I asked her, I said, "Can you do this?" And she said, "Oh yeah, I've already got it memorized." This is the craziest version of 12 Days of Christmas you've ever heard in your life. Please welcome the incredible Katie Miner.
Good evening, everyone. Hey! La 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 my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fifth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the sixth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 geese laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 little doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the seventh day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 drummers drumming, 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying. much. Thanks so much. How about the band? They are amazing. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Bobby.
That one was hard for her. Okay, we've got one more, and then we're going to move things around here a little bit to get ready to bring out the Bobby Lebel Orchestra. When the Bobby Lebel Orchestra comes out, you'll know which guys from this band are in that one. Just look at the neckties, and you'll know who's who. But a few of us will be playing with Bobby and his orchestra, and we're delighted, and it's going to be a completely different thing. Thank you so much for listening to this band. You can go to musicbyphilsims.com. There's my website. I just noticed that up there. How about that? If you want to find out more. And hopefully this won't be the last concert for this brand new band that was brought together for tonight. Please, a round of applause for all these Western New York musicians. Yeah. Okay, one more to get your blood pumping, then we'll move out of the way here for Bobby Lebel. This is our version of Joy to the World. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks for being here tonight. Thank you. All right, everybody, have some fun on this one. Here we go. One, two, one, two, one, two, three. Thank you, everybody.